It's actually been really fun to have a dog because, I mean, what else is he supposed to do? Just sit and watch TV all day?
They are cute, they are cuddly, they are a comfort, especially in a pandemic, a time many people feel socially isolated and when distractions are welcome.
I got Jet in April. It's awesome. I definitely would have been bored without him.
Kristen Leone always dreamed of being a dog mom. With time on her hands, COVID provided the opportunity to welcome a puppy home.
I got laid off. I had so much time and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. It was definitely the right time during the pandemic.
The Strasburger family also considered a puppy, but took an unusual approach in adopting their pooch, Broadway, in June.
We knew we wanted a dog that could play and run around all day with small kids and who was also big enough not to get hurt if they're tumbling around, and we thought adopting a dog from a service dog organization would be the perfect thing.
So did you have any hesitation about adopting a dog in the middle of the pandemic?
I think we knew that we wouldn't be complete without a dog at home.
The pandemic has had a major impact on our home lives, including, it seems, the addition of more animals. Pet adoptions are up around the country. Between March and July of 2020, 80% of pets in shelters that report their data to Shelter Animals Count were adopted, a 10-point increase over the same period in 2019.
Oh, hello.
The MSPCA has taken in 2,100 animals since the pandemic hit in March, which they say is about typical. But adoptions are up about 20% over the same period in 2019.
Every time we have an animal that's available for adoption, we're getting lots of phone calls and interest, and they're going home quickly, and our length of stay of animals staying in our shelter is down of an average of 4 days, which is really great.
Mike Kiley is Director of Adoption Centers and Programs for MSPCA Angel.
We were seeing a lot of people motivated to take an animal on. Some people are working from home, and it gives an opportunity for them to introduce an animal into their home a little bit better than it would be if they were working.
Because of COVID, the MSPCA changed adoption procedures.
We pivoted quickly on that and started doing Facebook Live tours of our shelters with staff, and I think built that opportunity for people to connect with an animal and then be motivated to adopt them.
Dogs are in demand, but so are other furry friends.
I feel like rabbits don't get enough credit because most people know them from being in small cages, which they don't get to show their personalities off, but they can have as much personality as a dog or cat. Come when they're called, they can be trained. They sit with you on the couch and watch TV, and they can be box trained.
Kiley says cats make perfect COVID companions and are looking for forever homes.
People kind of have this impression that cats are super independent and dogs are really the ones that get attached to you, but check this guy out. He's more affectionate than any dog I've ever met. His name is Nazar. He's 14 years young, neutered male, and he's just purring up a storm. This is the type of cat that wants to be in a home, not in a shelter, so hi, buddy. And he doesn't even care that we're wearing masks and look a little bit weird right now.
Dr. Megan Mueller, an assistant professor of human-animal interaction at Tufts Cummings School of Veterinary Medicine, says animals are able to help humans through stressful times like these, no matter the size, shape, or species.
A lot of what we know about the science of pet ownership from before the pandemic is that people really turn to their pets as a source of emotional support, particularly when they're feeling stressed and as a sort of non-judgmental companion. And so I think that during the pandemic, we're not only experiencing a lot of stress, but we're also isolated from other people who might be our emotional support. And so that's why pets are so important.
Back to the Strasburgers, Broadway is fitting right in and has become more than a pet.
He's part of the family and he adds so much value to our life. A match made in heaven for us. He's such a good boy.
And Broadway was adopted from Needs, a nonprofit in Princeton, Mass. That trains service dogs. He didn't make it as a service dog, but it wasn't because he was a bad student. Turns out he actually had some medical issues. And back to the MSPCA, housing insecurity is one reason people surrender pets for adoption. Mike Kiley believes the temporary moratorium on foreclosures and evictions has helped. He does, though, expect a surge in intake when they eventually resume. Coming up, advice from the experts on pet behavior.